explore your premises, and I want you to take lovely pictures, group picture. So you have one group, you have two group, you have third group. Okay? So each group will have their own combination of pictures.
Rural areas.
Rural teachers actually, rural areas also. So I've been to a lot of rural schools and colleges where not only teachers but I always work with the students also. I always believe that we are here to do something good for the society, and nothing else like touching the life of a student. So all these years I was also practically a teacher. I was working with a lot of international schools which I have not put it here. I also worked with a lot of corporates as a trainer for them, impacting their lives with the behavior trainer, so mental balance, mental wellness. I didn't mention all these things here. There's a huge subject, mental wellness. Today it's more in demand. So I have trained upon all those corporate people on mental wellness. When it comes to teachers training, yes, my teachers training mostly focuses on the psychology aspects of the child. She knows me. So how I feel is what my child feels. If for 5 minutes today you become offensive and defensive, the same way every child in the classroom feels the same.
Yes, yes.
He also wants to stand on his point and prove his point. Right? So as a teacher now, if I really become a strict teacher or adamant teacher, I'm sorry to use the word adamant, which is quite negative, but if I also become a strict teacher and say no, whatever your creativity, I cut your creativity because you didn't stick on the time, what will be the impact on this group's brain? Right? कैसे लगेगा उन लोगों को?
Demotivated.
बहुत सारा. एंड उसके बाद मेरा इम्प्रेशन उनके ऊपर कैसे रहेगा थ्रू आउट? What kind of an impression they'll carry about me? Negative. And will they respond thereafter to my classes?
No. Partially no.
No. Unless I make it so interesting and again brush up so many things. So, as a child, as a teacher, we always have to think from the child perspective. Rules, regulations are always very good. That's the reason I always give this 10 minutes time. I know most of the teachers break this rule. So, wherein we have to understand that हमारे बच्चे भी either they are writing, reading. Of course, it's very good to be strict to show them that we are a very prompt, good, perfect teacher. Lekin consideration is the must.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this is how I really wanted to start. Now the beautiful thing happened. I don't think now I require to have this huge thing on the board. How do I come back? It will come. WhatsApp number to me on the screen. Can anybody share their WhatsApp?
Scanning.
He says that a small activity we are going to do, that we are the one of the group. Our group name is the rainbow group. Okay, rainbow means the colorful.
Madams, please respect.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to sit down.
So in the group, I'm Namara. My name is Rumana.
Asma. Shabana.
Sabha. Just now we did a small activity that we have clicked the pictures. So the first one is from the conference room. As we are going, as we were discussing about the what strategy we are going to plan. First, we are going to start from here, and we are going to the next what other activity or the next picture we are going to take. So we can have the next picture. Yes, here we all were just discussing like how we are going to give the our presentations and how we are going to contact with the audience and interacting and interesting activities what we can do with our students, and what else we can deal the things the things which can be done by the students, activities and the dramas, what can be created, and making the things very interesting, what the students would be liked by the students. So
Yeah, we were discussing, ma'am, and we are discussing for going to the library also, for taking the picture there and making the more interactive session, and we are discussing more about the nursery also, how the kindergarten is going to be decorated and all. We talk about that more.
types of activities and the inventions what in our school has been done.
We are discussing about the smart board, how to utilize, how it is benefit the student.
How it is beneficial.
How it is beneficial to the student.
Yes.
About smart board only you can say.
Teaching how to use the smart board, how to take the class according to the app, offline and online. Just we was talking about that.
Just don't touch the screen, ma'am. Just come this way. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
How to use interactive board, and small children, nursery children, how to see the animals, fruits, pictures, photos, we can see.
Very, very easy.
Fatimami,
Sayyida Fahmida.
Alam.
Atya Wahab, Shanaz,
Shimapati. And our group name is Doggies.
What's the meaning of that one?
We did not ask for rise and shine. Okay, so here as ma'am has given us the interactive activity to take a round of our premises and click the beautiful pictures, how our school looks like and what are the activities that are taking place today in our school. So here are some of the interactive pictures what we people have taken. So the first one is, this is our Robo's classroom, where our students are indulging in creating a robotic, an instrument, or you can say a robot which can work on to move from one place to the other place according to the signals with the different colors being given here. Next picture.
Yeah, ma'am. Give it to the second person.
Yeah.
About this activity, we felt very nice by doing this activity. We got something new to do by this. Even to the students, we can say something to do like activities like this. So thank you so much for this, and we felt very happy. This is the area of our reception area of our school, where we have we took the picture for this.
We are doing the activity, how the man shows. It is very creative, and it is what we can say to the students. If we do, they feel very much plus interested. Personally, they want to do the work. If we do like this in such a way, if we do, it's a new thing for them. So they will be more interested in learning the studies.
We use this interactive board. We can get much knowledge about from this. More activities. AI is there in this. Android is there. So many things. Then and there on the board we can show everything from YouTube or Google. Whatever from we can show to the students. We can use the new technology. This one is right side. It's helpful for small children. And this is our office. She is Nassim madam. She is we all. Official work is going on here. She is doing her official work. All the official works will be done here only with Nassim madam.
Right. Very good. Okay?
Yes.
Is it done?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everyone, this is our reception.
This is eminent group. Eminent means respected and famous. So myself Asma Kausar, myself Kulsum, myself Julia Barkat, Tabassum, Tahira.
Just we completed one activity. The activity is based on time management and creativity. So the creativity we have just utilize your classroom management. Like here, sometimes teachers will give some different tasks to children. Like two boys, two children will do the different activities. So if the teacher is very proactive, she know the behavior management. So she can manage the children with the group activities. Like two children also can do different activities without any disturbance. The classroom, actually the main important things is the children must be very they must be busy. If they are busy, then they will not waste the time. So great. And in this activity we have shown individual activities, group activities also we have shown here. The group activity is like all the children will do at a time same work with maintaining the timings also and discipline. And next,
we all are maintaining all group activity in our reception, and we all are using all things what we are having in reception, like we are calling to our parents or guests, and some are showing gifts and all, and some are talking and some are reading the books. We are maintaining all things what we are having in reception. Some award also showing by Miss Tahira, and we all are discussing about the school management.
like teaching learning material we are using in classroom only.
And I am receiving call from the parents. So we are discussing in one topic. We are so its picture shows we are discussing group activity. Here I am showing how to use interactive board. I am discussing about pre-primary section.
Yes.
We can teach the students our short stories, we throw the pictures and we can explain them and indulge them in the new vocabularies as well as the text and topics, different topics, and we can keep the children busy in that.
Right.
My one line only, ekta mein phal, learning how to manage this one, operate this project work, everything like this only.
Very good. Thank you. गुस्सा करता था, दीदी इतने बड़े हो गए आपको अभी तक चलाने नहीं आता, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? रोज इसके ऊपर बैठ के पूरा खराब करो. नो वरीज, मैं बना के देता हूँ. हाँ, खराब हो गए तो कौन बनाता? यू आर इन मलेशिया, नॉट इन इंडिया, राइट? बट आफ्टर then one day I felt ashamed of myself. 53 and I'm not able to use. My brother is 10 years younger to me. He is master today. क्या हो रहा है? I said no, I'm sitting today. खराब तो खराब हो गया. 10,000 जाके रिपेयर कराएंगे फिर से उसको. But I have to learn something at least, not master. I cannot master it. And I'm confident today. जैसे आप लोग गए, I have opened your WhatsApp, open करके रखा, मेरा लैपटॉप बना के रखा, सब चक. I did my job and I'm sitting comfortably. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yes. So you learn it. You have to put efforts. But when you are putting efforts, don't get panic. Make learning as pleasurable, not pressure. Right? कुकर का खाना अच्छा लगता क्या?
नहीं,
अच्छा पकता भी. तो वैसे ही हमको प्लेजर से सब कुछ काम करना चाहिए एज ए टीचर्स, बिकॉज हमारा एनर्जी, जो भी आप लोगों का एनर्जी है, दैट इज ट्रांसफरिंग टू फ्यूचर जनरेशन. हम बच्चों को भी खाना खिलाते हैं या पकाते, तो व्हाट इज आवर इंटेंशन? बच्चों को कैसे पकाना खाना? हेल्दी. इंट्यूशन कैसे होना चाहिए हमारा? थॉट्स कैसे रहना चाहिए खाना पकाने के टाइम पे? पॉजिटिव थॉट्स. तो वैसे ही पढ़ाने के टाइम पे भी वी शुड कंटिन्यू दैट पॉजिटिविटी इन आवर टीचिंग ऑल्सो. ओ माई गॉड, आज ये क्लास लेना है, why, कितने बच्चे आते, कितने नहीं आते, उनको किसको पनिश करना है, किसको, this is all adding the negativity. And when you think about like this, the deliverance will also be in the same way. And believe me, today all the publications, just not Oxford, because I'm from Oxford, I will not say Oxford, but yes, Oxford University Press has come up with lovely blend of books. So they have a beautiful offline content, they also have an online content for you. And it has made your job and life pretty much easy. Okay? It's going to be really easy this year. Last time से भी बहुत ज़्यादा work हुआ है, and we have also incorporated our books aligned with NCF. Now last time, if you remember, we were discussing about NEP. You remember? हमने NEP के बारे में बात किया था. So today we are going to discuss a little on NCF. And what is NCF? अच्छा, please. What is NCF? Hey, perfect, dear. That's beautiful. So it's National Curriculum Framework. Now last time, if you remember, we were discussing so many aspects of NEP. So NCF talks about the competency. What is this word? Competency. What is competency according to you? How do you all define competency? What is competency? आराम से पहले बैठ जाइए. First, let us understand the concept. Love it in pleasurable way, not pleasurable way. What is competence? How do you define competency?
Competition, like competition level in the students.
Very good.
Like in the educational things and activities, what you are preparing in the lesson. So when the competition level would be there in the students, it would be very easy for the teacher to bring up the concept, whatever you are going to, the main topic is going to be given in the class. It would be very easy for the teacher.
Right?
Yes.
Right. So competency is about the competition. Okay. और कि कुछ अच्छा सा definition आ सकता है? What is it? Capability. Very good. Capability towards the student. Capability towards the capability is equal to capability to perfection.
Okay.
Capability कितना होना चाहिए हमको? Perfection चाहिए ना? आज के डेट में if your children is writing half the answer, would you appreciate them?
No.
But what are you looking from them? Perfection. So perfection is nothing but the competency. How is your child going to get this perfection?
By motivating the student by the teacher.
Motivation and practice.
Practice. That's a right word. Practice.
It's the man of that.
Women are always?
Already perfect.
Yes, I
Not
know
only
that.
women, every mankind is imperfect.
Madam, don't become little Vilasa. Woman is always.
Why to demotivate the woman? Even men are not perfect. So in that criteria,
Madam, women are always perfect. You just remember that.
she said imperfect.
I said perfect.
My bad. I did not.
Okay, it is just on the lighter note. Okay. So practice. Now multiple practices makes a child to become a competent. Okay. So हम लोग as a good teacher, what do we do to get the perfection in a child?
Practice.
We motivate them. We give them practice, lot of worksheets, lot of homework, lot of classwork, and appreciation. Praise the student. Group activities.
Yes.
Individual activities, peer activities, all these multiple ways to create the perfection in them, right?
Yes.
So today NCF says that today we don't want half knowledge students. We want at least one चीज अगर बच्चा अच्छा कर रहा है तो good enough for it. Don't really pressure them with so many things. If one is good thing, appreciate them that. And based on this only, we have got another. There are 6 learning domains have been developed. Of course, when you speak about competencies, there are 13 competencies given by the government, but we are not discussing all those 13. Majorly, 5 important developmental aspects are there. So, those 5 developmental domains are given in your textbooks. Can I have one of the textbooks?
Yes.
Yeah. ये latest वाला है क्या? Old वाला है? NEP वाला नहीं, NCF वाला आ गया आपके पास? Okay. Can you get one new one if you don't mind? Okay. Don't. Madam, sit. I will show you on the online only. Sit down. I will show you here. So no worries, ma'am.
It's okay, she said.
So, we have taken 6 important developmental domains because they are very much aligned with 13. Okay? Basically, it is called as Panchadi. From Panchadi, 6 domains have been taken, and in these 6 domains, we talk about what are the 6 domains we are talking about? First, क्या develop होना चाहिए बच्चों में? Creativity, right?
Physical attention.
Physical development. The first and primary would be physical. Physical सही रहेगा तो mental सही रहेगा. तो mental development को क्या बोलते हैं अपन? Cognitive. And then psychomotor. All the psychomotor, motor skills will come under you. And इसके बाद और के कौन सा very important development चाहिए बच्चों के लिए? Learning. Yes, learning से कौन सा वाला? Physical, mental. इसके बाद क्या आता है? Speech. So shall we say literacy development? Yes. Okay. And इसके बाद
Madam, can we say LSRW?
we'll come to that. That is a perfect learning habit. ये क्या है? Heart से क्या आता है?
Blood आता है. Feelings, emotions.
Emotional development very important है आज के डेट में. Children are not emotional आजकल. पिक्चर आप देख के उनको कोई हाँ.
Very emotional. No one is nowadays.
No. Yes.
I am too much of emotions now. We are children.
Children, we are talking about children.
Children are not. Children from the next.
And after this emotion, how do you get this emotions and discipline, creativity in them? Morals and values. Morals and values. So you see, all these are the developmental domains which our NCF talks about, and our book has completely incorporated this. Okay? So now don't get confused when somebody asks you what is NCF. You have to clearly say that it is a national curriculum framework, and it discusses about the competencies. What is NCF talking about? Competencies. And how many competencies are there? 13 are there. And basically this is the main important developmental domains. Aesthetic. What is aesthetic? How do you describe aesthetic? What is aesthetic? Madam, you sit here. Fatima, you sit there, baby. And look at us. पूरा चारों तरफ आंखा पिलर जिंग. What is aesthetic? Briefing, okay, good. It is connected with this part. What is aesthetic?
Can I say traditional?
No.
Faith.
Just try.
Belief.
Belief, faith, anything else?
Confident to the students.
Confident. I'll just narrate one small scenario for you all. Now let us all feel that. All of you close your eyes for a second. No. Just close your eyes. I'm going to give you a nice situation. Close your eyes. Just imagine all of us are in Kashmir. क्या वादियाँ हैं. You have all you take all the rights, ma'am. I am not coming in your imagination.
Can we take the family also?
Please take yourself, your husband also, family also.
Only mother, brother, sisters.
हाँ लेके जाओ, सबको लेके जाओ. अच्छे से आराम से वो बर्फ पड़ रहा है, वो धूप क्या बोलते कॉटन के जैसे नाइस आइस फ्लेक्स आर फॉलिंग. You are with all your madam. You are with your blouses, monkey caps. You are running on that snow. You are collecting that snow, making a lovely snowball, throwing on all your relatives or family people. You are enjoying that snowball fight. And once that is over, you are feeling so chill. Oh. Right? So now slowly open your eyes. Back to the class. Back to the den. तो 2 मिनट के लिए मैंने इसे गो टू कश्मीर बोलते कैसे लगा आप लोगों को? एक्साइटेड. और वो मौसम कैसे लग रहा था? चिल. मैं जब तक चिल भी नहीं बोली थी स्टार्टिंग में आपको, कश्मीर बोलते कैसे हो गया आपको? Feel has come.
The first thing in our mind is come is it is very cold. Yes, we are going to shiver there.
Right.
Things are coming.
Coming, right? So without even going there, you felt it on your body.
Yes.
So that kind of a feeling is called as aesthetic feeling. So जब हम बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे तो कैसे पढ़ाना हम? Yes.
I know this activity. I know this activity.
Very good, very good. No, not activity per se. I am saying कि लेसन भी जब पढ़ा रहे तो ऐसे पढ़ाना कि उनको लगना कि ये जो भी involvement, everything is happened here, everything is happening. It is in reality. Life skill. Life in practical format. Real life connect. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? So all these things are the instructions given by the NCF. Is it clear now?
Yes.
I will not go in depth about it. So now I quickly come to desktop. So come to the desktop. Now, which teacher is active on Oxford Educate? Oxford Educate platform? Grade 3 semester 2. This is इसके ऊपर click कीजिए, इस पर चाहिए. Always click here on the book. And just one click, your whole book will open below. Okay? कुछ भी नहीं करना है, just वो बुक के ऊपर मारो, वो नीचे लाइंस पे यहाँ वहाँ मत टच कीजिए. बुक के ऊपर फिर just touch it. The complete book will open here, and this arrow, if you are pressing this arrow, it will take you to the next chapter. Okay, now let us understand. We have given your teachers manuals in a soft copy manner. आपका हर manual soft copy भी है, and all these are your lessons. Okay, and this is a very nice book because it's a complete one book. You can identify your lessons or subject through this color.
Yes.
Right? So this has English, this has math, this has science and social for 3, 4, 5 grades, and EVS for 1 and 2 grades, and GK. And now the little changes that we have got in the new NCF aligned books will be, we were discussing about the developmental domains and all those things. Where do you find? This will exactly look like the printed book only. इसमें और printed book में आपको कुछ भी difference नहीं रहेगा, including pages. So just this is the first page. We call it as a prelims page. Just click on this page now. Don't write anything now, madam. You got the different books now this time. Okay, you can check those books. If you press that, your book page will come in between, and it will come into the single page plus single page. Next page is आपका double pages open होगा, and I always love the single page. Okay. Now these are your teacher's manual soft copy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
ये English, math, because this is a grade 3, you have science, social and GK, and the last one will talk about some teacher's tips. I'll come to that section later. I'll go through the domains that we were discussing about. So I'll just, because I'm here, I'll give it to you. But this is your first page of your textbook, और book के पीछे जो page आता है. Now this is a preface page. However, I have taken you through what is NCF. अभी आपको पढ़ाया ना मैंने NCF, what is NCF, and what are the things that can be incorporated in the NCF. It is all mentioned here. So have a look at it. आप लोगों को पढ़ना ज़रूरी है, पढ़ाना नहीं. कभी-कभी टीचर्स भी क्या करना? पढ़ना. Most of the time पढ़ना.
Yes.
Teacher is always a learner, right? So how is your lesson taken? How is your lesson taken is given here. So key features के components क्या रहेगा? I did a mistake. So how is the flow of the book going on? It has learning outcomes. The first and foremost thing that we should know is क्या चाहिए अपन को सबसे पहले? What is learning outcomes? What is it? After the lesson, recall, recap, and what my child has learned. Basically, more than the recap also, what my child has learned. Right. See, my objective, first thing that objective रहेगा. कभी भी lesson start करने से पहले, but before objective, I was given some
Activity.
outcome also.
Yes.
At the end of this session, your sir wanted some outcome from me. So I have to first, if I know what is my outcome, my objective will also become clear, right? So as a teacher, the first thing I should know is ये lesson पढ़ाने के बाद end में मेरे को क्या चाहिए बच्चों से, उनको क्या क्या सीखना चाहिए या मैं क्या सिखाना चाह रही, ये सबसे पहले मेरे को मालूम होना. कैसे सिखाऊंगी, that is an objective, the flow of the chapter. Okay, and then we have a warm-up activities. Every chapter will always start with a warm-up, and then we have per page glossary. Glossary मतलब you know what is glossary?
Yes.
And glossary में you have meanings and also you have antonyms. Antonyms or antonyms. And you have snippets. What is snippet? Snippet, or you have fact file. Fact files. Something which is really related. Okay. And in-text questions, recall. You have activities, you have value for the life, you have life skills. These are all the new things added now this year. So recall, value for life, life skills, fun time. Every chapter will have something from the fun time. And now we are also discussing about the SDGs. What is SDG? Last time we discussed on SDG, if I remember. What is SDG? Some snakes are coming out. SDGs. Very good, good try. Student Development Program. Very good. G stands for something else. Growth. Okay, very good. You are very near to the answer. Just refresh and reform it better, reframe it better. SDG. Goals. G for goals. Yes, that's a good one. What is the S in?
Student development goals.
Student developmental growth? No.
Goals.
No.
Goal.
Goal is the right one. S and D. Development. D stands for development. That's another good try. Sorry. Oh, development. Okay, sorry. Sustainable developmental goals. Now, this sustainable developmental goals are given by who? Teachers. टीचर्स को टाइम नहीं है पढ़ाने के लिए और सस्टेनेबल गोल डेवलपमेंट भी देते हैं. No, not even Oxford. Oxford is also not that great.
Students.
No, it is been given by the WHO and UNICEF. There are 17 SDGs. These are the important things you should remember. How many SDGs we have?
17.
17. Yeah, you can't use two things at a time.
Yes, you can use, ma'am. Split the book.
So there are 17 SDGs. Okay? And what are they? It is also given by us in the book. Don't need to worry. We will come back on it. Okay? So this is given. This is given in a format of SDGs are given in the format of a project. So after completion of your syllabus, English syllabus khatam hote, you will have a project. Maths khatam hote, you will have a project to be given to the students. And this will be based on the SDGs. Okay. And then at the end of the book, again you have that tulip bazar.
Yes.
A complete worksheet.
Yes.
Last time you remember what did I tell you? क्या करना है इसको worksheet को? Tear it and keep it with you only. Don't give it to the students because students do not know the usage of it. So वो लोग खराब कर देंगे. So keep it with you. And at the end of your essay 1 or essay 2, give those wizard books and have a diagnostic test or a revision test in that. If not also, if your teacher are very conscious, after every 2 or 3 chapters, just tear those pages, pin it up, give it to the students as a revision work. Or that particular page can also be taken as your FA1 and SA1s, no problem for us. Okay, so you can just reduce your FA1 work. FA1 is not that big task. And don't make it so stressful for the students. Let them have some fun also. Okay, or you can just give 5 marks for this, another 5 marks you can create something creative aspect of it. I'll come to that also. Now, teachers' tips are given at the end of every chapter here and there. Plus, we have added a new column that is called as My India. Now, NCF specifically talks about My India. Why is it so important for us to know about my country?
Because we are living here, staying here, and living here. So we have to know about that.
We are living in our country. We have to know something more about our country. Everything. So yesterday I was reading one of the chapters. उसमें एक चैप्टर में माई इंडिया का एक ब्यूटीफुल फैक्ट में बताती. So some नवाज सूफी some king was there आप लोगों का. So वो king actually lost a battle. लखनऊ का था. He lost a battle and then he went to Kolkata. And Kolkata, he was not a king there anymore and he was not rich man. He was some Nawab somebody, Nawab Sufi, somebody is there. You can check that. And then when he became poor, but he had a flair of biryani. He loved biryani so much. So then he said, if not meat, I can make aloo ka biryani. And उसने वो आलू बिरयानी ट्राई किया and became a very famous biryani in Kolkata. So today also people go to one restaurant, I believe, to have this aloo biryani. And it tastes same because of that love of the food. Now, how many of us knew this Kolkata biryani? Right? हमको ही नहीं पता था, हम इंडिया में पैदा बड़े हुए तो भी. So we have to know about our country, about the roots. There are so many facts. Like last time we said Chetak. You know that Chetak scooter आता था?
Yes.
Where did that Chetak name came from? Chetak was the name of the horse. Right? So, huh?
Wooden horse.
No, not wooden horse. That was Tarjun horse.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the horse from which king had this horse? Who is the social teacher here? She went out. Escaped. Okay. No, it's not Mahabharata. It is Rana Pratap had this Chetak horse. Okay? And when that Bajaj wanted to have a scooter, see the name itself, what was something special about the Chetak?
The horse, it was so strong and like the ability of the horse, how he is strong, how long it takes, how far it goes,
how fast it goes.
Yes.
And it was mindful also.
Yes.
It was a clever horse.
Yes.
Now instead of me describing so much, if I brand myself, I'm a Chetak.
Yes.
तो मेरे को अपने आप को समझाने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, right? The name itself expresses, right? So this is what they have done. So after really reading those small facts, I understood, wow, मेरे इंडिया में इतना कुछ है क्या? Because we are not reading of it, no? So when we give such kind of a small tips to our students, और अभी फिर से उनको बोलोगे research. Nowadays, what kind of education system we are looking at?
AI.
Research, right?
Yes.
Now, research methodology में अगर पढ़ाना है तो, how would I really expect my children to grow if I'm not giving them this kind of inclusiveness?
Slide.
Okay, I will take the first half. So, exploration, exploring. Exploring कहाँ से होता? How do you get this exploration? Can you give
Some new ideas.
some new ideas or some old ideas and asking them to create
Research,
or
something like
relate,
that.
research, all these things will come. So with this, even you can be creative in giving your homeworks.
Yes.
Don't give them an ordinary homework, sir. We say class work complete kar homework complete kar. No. I've given you one fact. Similar 5 facts for me. When I was doing my psychology, I was asking my teacher, madam, please give me some tips. Can you give me some tips? She said, 10 लोगों के साथ पहले बैठ के वो लोग क्या-क्या सोच रहे, कैसा सोच रहे, आप पहले बैठ के लिख के रहो, बाद में मैं बोलती हूँ. Literally, because I studied very late in my life, I'm not understanding how to do it or how to really practice my psychology. When I was really panicked, I'm grown old. I started studying after the age of 42, 43, 44. I completed my postgrad, and thereafter I'm doing all these things. I don't have बच्चों के साथ मैं स्ट्रेट नहीं पढ़ी ना इतना गैप्स के बाद. तो मैं आस्किंग माय मैम मेरे को साइकोलॉजी के लिए मैं कैसे पढ़ना, क्या पढ़ना, कैसे करना. आप पहले बुक्स पढ़ते समझ में नहीं आ रहा. शी सेड 10 लोगों के साथ बैठो, ये क्वेश्चंस पूछो, आंसर्स लेकर आओ. एंड आई बिकेम एक्सपर्ट. अरे इतना ही है क्या? ओके. And then some kind of a related
Different ideas, different research will be there.
Yes, so case studies, research and all this helps us to grow much better.
Yes.
Real life connects. So you see, go further, you are doing some scientific exploration. Now we have given you with some exercises we have given you the smiley faces. A smiley, this is a child assessment. assessment, not your teacher's assessment. This child assessment, अगर child को exercise अच्छा लगा तो child will has to give a tick mark, highlight it. If अच्छा नहीं लगा तो he gave a cross mark or he may tick to this non-smiley face. हाँ, तो this is a non-smiley face. अगर non-smiley face अगर बच्चा कर रहा है तो we have to be conscious. हमको क्या समझना चाहिए?
That he can give more attention. We have to give more tips. We have to grab their attention.
Why he is not taking interest in that?
Why he has not taken it? Very good. So it means why as a teacher I haven't taught them properly. So teacher
Disconnected with the child.
will disconnect.
Once we get disconnected, the child will be not interested in the lesson.
Exactly. So as a teacher I can evaluate my teaching ability.
Yes.
Now, this is another evaluation for the teacher's use. We have given you 2 such evaluations. I will explain you through the chapter itself. So, after this completion of your syllabus, you have your comprehension, you have FA1, you have SA1, your exams, and for English you have a grammar assessment, extra assessment. In the maths you have mental maths assessment. That's an extra page we have added. So in that way, if you are having multiple, now how many tests you are conducting, you see? है ना, कितने कंडक्ट करें हम लोग? इतना कंडक्ट करने, कितने सारे टेस्ट कंडक्ट करने के बाद बच्चे का कॉम्पिटेंसी स्किल कैसे रहेगा? Great. Great. And you are giving them so much of a scope to explore also.
Yes.
Syllabus is reduced, whereas the exercises have been increased, activities have been increased. So this is how your new syllabus or new book is going to go forward. So shall we take a break? It is already how much here? क्या आता है? LSRW and grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation. So this is a skill set pertaining to English. Now what can be the skill set for the math?
Addition, subtraction, multiplication,
Four fundamentals. And beyond that? Skills. Board maths. Okay. And mental maths, Vedic maths, and
activities.
so when you are doing mathematics, when you are doing math, what are the mental math? So when you are doing mental maths, what is the ability you are developing? Cognitive, thinking, creative, not many times emotional, understanding, and
connect the topic which we are taking.
लाइफ रियल लाइफ कनेक्ट. ओके, वो जाने दो. और एक अच्छा सा मैथ्स कर तो ब्रेन कैसे जाता? कैलकुलेटिव को क्या बोलते? और एक देयर इज अ वर्ड टू फॉर इट. लॉजिकल थिंकिंग, problem solving skills, right? So these are the skills concerned to your math. So all the skills will be there. Now EVS has lot of critical thinking skills, creative thinking skills, again some problem solving skills, because if I am talking about afforestation or deforestation, it is all about the critical thinking or real life connects. So virtual labs and all those things will be applicable for your EVS. So this is what, if you please go through this. If you are even science teacher, please go through the complete page. Even if you are a maths teacher, please go through the complete page. Because today NCF talks about the inclusiveness. What is inclusiveness? Complete. What is complete? Entangled. Entangled with what? That is NCF competency. There is inclusiveness. What do you mean by inclusiveness? Inclusive मतलब क्या होता है? Including, right? So today maths teacher cannot say कि मेरे को English नहीं include करो. Somewhere or the other English is there in the maths.
Yes.
English teacher cannot say I do not know EVS.
Yes.
Every story is either connected to EVS or life skill connect, right? So today, whatever subjects or the languages we are learning and teaching, they are all included in one another, interrelated. Okay? So please do read, all the teachers go through those. Now, if you remember, all last year also, now first thing is we were discussing about the sensory qualities. What are these? What are these? So I was telling you, physical and motor development. Right? All the physical skills. Height, weight, running, jumping. Why should you first think that the physical development important hai? For the growth of the children. Or there is a one English ka bada saying hai, physical fit is always mentally fit. Okay? Now I'm giving you a challenge. You all start doing walking every day, morning में. You go, right? एक दिन जो वॉकिंग रेगुलरली करते हैं वो लोग एक दिन अगर वॉक नहीं करे तो उनका कैसा लगता है उनका पूरा दिन? टायर्ड, बोरिंग, समथिंग इज मिसिंग, डल. क्यों ऐसे लगता है? Habituated, and without our knowledge we have enjoyed that environment, that peace, early morning ka peace, or you are with yourself, right? And there is lot of उसी टाइम पे हमारा mental growth भी ज़्यादा हो रहा है, उस greenery, and जब physically walk कर रहे तो हमारा internal कितना diseases, BP, sugar वगैरह सब fit also, हाँ BP, sugar भी, and physically भी fit रह रहे हैं उसकी वजह से. More thinking capacity भी कम. So physical development always relates to the mental development. So cognitive development will happen perfectly. Socio-emotional and ethical development. Now, what is socio-emotional? What is socio means? Social means society. So, is it important for us to be in society? Yes. So connectivity happens.
For some time we can be alone, but not all the time.
All the time.
We need
people.
Yes.
We are social animal.
Yes.
Human is a social animal. So we need, when we are socially connected, how are our emotions, expression?
It's developed.
Right? सुबह में थोड़ा सा छोटा ही एक्टिविटी किए थे हम लोग, लेकिन वो एक्सप्रेशन कितना था हमारा. मैडम तो फुल चैप्टर पढ़े देना सोच रहे थे, बट वी ओनली स्टॉप द नो डोंट गो करके. राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट द ब्यूटी ऑफ इमोशन हैपेंस. हम ही इतना एक्साइट हो रहे हैं एज ए टीचर्स. टुमारो व्हाट अबाउट आवर स्टूडेंट्स? राइट? So now you understand, now we are not supposed to be teachers anymore. We have to become the facilitators. Not even friends, facilitators. तो facilitator क्या करना?
We are going to demonstrate the children what they have to do, and they have to focus on the studies, whatever the subject and what are the requirements which are being provided for them.
तो हम लोग just guide करते जाना. We are supposed to only guide them, but not teach them at all. Next, I'll tell you how do you do that also. Okay? So developmental of literacy, cultural and aesthetic, moral development and all this. So you have these icons. ये icons को याद रखिए. I will show you how they are connected. And here also you have so many other key icons. These icons are also used in our text. I will show you the relativeness. Okay. So these are for the assessments. You have knowledge and understanding, and this is skill application. So whether they are able to apply in the skills. Now this in the skill application we have, what are the skills we have?
Self-awareness, problem solving, critical thinking, creative thinking, environmental awareness, decision making, interpersonal relationship.
So you see UNESCO and WHO, I said UNICEF, right? So I'm wrong. So UNESCO and WHO has given us this SDGs. These are SDGs. I will show you what are the 17 SDGs also. Okay? Is that clear now?
Yes.
Now these are your units. And this is a small kind of guidelines for the teachers. How do you take it? When you are doing little and in London, so you are this is for the English. What kind of a communication skills? How can you have a communication skills? What are these words such as value-added words like kindness, generosity, sharing,
Gratitude.
okay. So all these words are very important words to be used. So how do you use them, where to use them, when to use them, all these guidelines is given to you. So I will not go through like a baby page wise. This is all your homework. तो घर जाके पढ़िए, अच्छे से पढ़िए teachers. Ah no, inshallah, yes sir. There is only yes sir.
Yes, only ma'am.
Yes, it's okay.
Yes.
Definite yes.
Yes.
Okay, if it definite yes, then inshallah. Okay.
With the approval of God.
Huh?
God also approved that.
Yes. Okay, then inshallah. Okay.
Yes.
So now when you are, I do not know how to. I'm not getting those icons here. लेकिन यहाँ पे एक आइकन आता है हमको. हाँ, इसको ऐसे लेके जाएंगे हम. मेरा लैपटॉप में तो I can do it. Okay. So teachers, have a look. Especially this is meant for our English teachers. So if you are teaching the chapter, the pot of a milk, what are the grammar aspects, vocabulary aspect, sounds.
Yes.
Sounds means pronunciation and phonetics. Okay? And listening to, what is this? Listening to consonants. Okay? So what are consonants? What do you mean by consonants? 21 consonants. So we know that, right? And conversing in dialogues about a person. So these are the activities you have created because of this chapter. And what are the additional skills you are teaching? Using activity, rhythm, rhyming words and computing. What is this? Completing smileys. So you have certain activities also given pertaining to your chapters. Yeah, this time not. Earlier it was not there. So all these things are there. So kindly read, go through and apply. So by this we are these are the learning pages we have finished. Excuse this. Come to Oxford Educate. Leave is okay. Good. So again, madam, please come. I'll take one teacher's manual here quickly. Then I'll teach you about the lessons. और lessons पहले देखेंगे क्या?
Fourth class. Third one also. Class 1. Class 1. Okay.
Okay. Class 1. Take class 1. Class 1 is here. Okay. Semester 1, class 1.
Fox and the grapes.
Right? Yes. So shall we check Fox and the last year also you had the same, no?
Yes.
Okay, next one. The snails. What is that? The snail state. The snail state. Just click on it. Snail state. One or two lessons have. Yeah. I'll just come to this. Yeah. So whenever you click that one pager, it will come in between. This is your audio. And what is this?
Zoom in.
So we can zoom it actually.
Zoom in and zoom.
Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so now we have zoomed in. And do you see these icons?
Yes.
With every exercise, every part of the lesson, we have given you these exercises. Now these exercises are, you have to go to that page. आपका first page आ रहा ना? Yeah. Yeah. So here we have given you, last year we have given you very less icons.
Yes.
So this year we have added all those so many icons. So just come to this page and identify on what icons are represented here. क्यों ये icons क्यों चाहिए आपको? Why should you have these icons?
Keep the knowledge, understanding, to teach the children.
Understand and teach the children. Or why should you have?
Connect them.
To know the concept and
Teach them in that way.
to teach in that particular way. Now let us come to us understanding. Today, tomorrow, एक हफ्ता 15 दिन हो गया, जून एंडिंग में you first PTM रहता आपका, right? So PTM में most of the parents will come and ask you what question?
How is my child?
How is my child reading?
Reading, learning,
थोड़ी देर के
How is
बाद
the overall performance of my child?
how is the overall performance of my child? The children who are studying,
Yes.
the children who are not studying at all, उनका parents का क्या रहता question?
Why he is not studying?
हाँ, that is the right question. घर में कहीं नहीं, घर में अच्छा पढ़ रहा. हम आप लोग ही नहीं पढ़ा रहे, हमारे घर में तो अच्छा पढ़ रहा बच्चा. तो what are you teaching? क्या पढ़ा रहे आप लोग? हाँ, हम भी पढ़ा लेते घर में. स्कूल में क्यों भी जाना? Always playing with mobile. In home. How we are taking care in school garden.
Atmosphere in the school. It creates an atmosphere with the other children. The children is a quick learner when he is with the age learners. Okay, there will be more children with them. He would be very quick learner when he learn with their friends. Okay, children understand more than the teacher, even to the teacher, than the other students. They
Very
will say, na,
Right.
when they say to the children, they learn quickly.
Right. So I'll give you a scenario. I'll come with a scenario. Very right, ma'am. I'll come back to you this point later. So now you go to a doctor or you go to a engineer who's making these pulls or bridges, and you ask them, how are you preparing this bridge? वो क्या बोलेगा?
You map बना के
हाँ. प्लान बनाएगा. उससे ठीक है, ये प्लान देखने के बाद आपको समझ में नहीं आया तो आप पूछते ठीक है ये प्लान है लेकिन ये कैसे बनेगा? What are the equipments? What are the tools? What are the resources? Budget. ये सब पूछेंगे ना हम लोग, तो वो अपना पूरा
Step by step
he will show us the process.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now think about a teacher. आप ये लेसन कैसे पढ़ाए?
Lesson plan करते.
आप कभी बोलते हैं
Talk about that. What is a snail? How you have seen? Where you have seen? Where you have seen? How it looks? What is the color of flower? Just will randomly ask the questions first. Then we'll bring them to the topic.
Very good. That is how you are getting a child to the topic. I am not asking that.
Yes.
ओके. अब इंजीनियर काम कैसे करा वो बाद में देखेंगे. फर्स्ट उन्होंने आपको एक्सप्लेन क्या करता?
Step by step, how you are showing in the icons.
उसका एक वोकैबुलरी रहता है ना.
Yes.
I will have some steel, I will have some cement, I will have some screws, nuts, bolts, slab, blah 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 blah.
Whatever the things are required.
राइट. नाउ टीचर से अगर पूछो टीचर आप क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं, हमारे पास कौन सा लैंग्वेज है बोलने के लिए?
English and Urdu.
अब बैठ
Just now what you have shown before now.
Yes.
Activity.
No, not even activities. All these icons.
All these icons.
These icons are going to talk your teacher's vocabulary.
Yes.
आप क्या पढ़ा रहे? I am teaching them the life skills. I am teaching them problem solving skills. I am teaching them critical thinking skills. I am teaching them creative skills. I am teaching them empathy. I am teaching them moral and aesthetic development. I am giving them a cognitive development program. आप ऐसे बात करो तो पेरेंट्स क्या होते हैं? They will not ask you many questions then. They will not have real questions for you. They will understand that you people are doing. अगर बच्चे को लेसन नहीं आ रहा तो नहीं है, इतने एक्टिविटीज तो हो रहा है, इतना प्रोग्राम चल रहा है, कुछ तो सीखेंगे आउट ऑफ दिस.
Children, when your child is coming, that means he is learning something or the other in this.
Definitely, right? Yeah. So now this is last time also. I think you all know how to use the audio. Just click an audio, you will have it. And what is the shortcut? No. Shortcut of this lesson का e-content देखना है तो कैसा है shortcut?
Video.
No. Come to this 4 lines. Come to resource, ma'am. Click on resource. So जो resource में जाने के बाद आपका e-content pages कौन सा है ऑटोमेटिक ये सेकंड पेज सेकंड चैप्टर से ही खुलेगा. Clear? Shortcut. Now I just want to show you all the animation. Madam, click on animation. So I don't need to go to that page also. So वहाँ पे click करें.
A snail's tale.
A little snail called Lily lived in a garden. From her nose to her tail.
Sorry.
Good.
A little snail called Lily lived.
That lesson we will have as an animation.
We have learned from this lesson. We should be happy with everything.
Yes, we should be. And here also you have a feature. I do not know how far you have used.
Blackie tried to catch the snail.
Orange.
But Lily had safe inside her shell.
Yes, you can.
Blackie got bored and flew away. Lily stayed inside her shell for many days.
And
When she came out,
whatever
she said, everyone should have homes like me.
So whatever the words or the sentences were used in the animation, so the same sentences are used in the main chapter also. Okay? And here, now I am teaching my chapter. I want to know the.
Ma'am, last time audio was different.
Yes, that only I was saying.
Written part was different.
In the video, some points was missing. Only main points they was giving in video.
Okay.
Explanation of lesson.
In video.
Okay.
Blue. Blue.
So we have glossary everywhere.
Blue. Blue.
It's a rhyming word.
Rhyming.
It is a glossary.
Pet. Moved
Glossary also we can have this line.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is not giving a smiley face, which means teacher.
Okay.
Did not interact
If the
properly.
student asks the teacher, teacher, what shall I put? Where shall I put the right mark? So the teacher should suggest the student. No, he's continuously saying.
What you feel, you do it.
Yes.
That's it. We have to say it. What
Just
you
do
feel.
it, whatever you like. You like it, put smiley. You don't
Don't like it, don't put it.
knows what is the meaning, what is the smiling or sad. They understood after seeing that, and that too they are studying in class 1 or class grade 1.
Yes, today our child is very much into emojis.
Using the phones, they are very smart.
So for all your LSRW in this listening activity, speaking activity, pronunciation, you have the voices. So you don't need to speak on it.
Listening skills. Your teacher will read out a rhyme. Repeat each line of this rhyme after your teacher.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
So you see, I think here also in this
Somewhat small improvement with big way.
So here you have the some exercises will have those self-evaluations, and with every exercise you will have these icons. So please align these icons with those first page of your book.
These words rhyme with snail,
tail,
चलो
pail,
थोड़ा सा practice करना पड़ेगा.
pail, May.
So you see here again here. So
Two.
you have this.
Repeat the given words.
Okay, we'll go to the
These-
next. Okay, and wherever you find the finger, you have this interactivities which can be done directly on this board. Again, 4 lines. There is an interactivity. Very good. Click. So this is an interactivity which you can do it in the classroom itself. Last time I told you, right, you can have 2 groups. एक ग्रुप को फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन पास नहीं आया तो पास, आया तो 1 point 2 points. So now you have a smart board. You can use your smart board also to give the points, right? So my sister drinks coffee. Verb.
Drinks.
Yeah, I play.
Verbs.
Are you? Verbs. So we'll submit this one too. Drinks wrong. Gee. What is this?
It was my sister drink coffee. It is.
My sister drinks coffee. Drink coffee.
Drink coffee.
Drinks, D capital. I gave D capital.
Yes.
So even you put a capital, it will become a mistake. Right? So I am done. Thank you. I'm a very bad teacher.
Yeah, no, it happens sometimes.
So this
At
is
the end, we are also human beings. So
right. Thank you.
it is a human error.
Human error.
Human beings. Second. Oh,
So just go back. So teachers, now after the every chapter you have life skills, value life, my India, and after everything is there done, we have this teachers evaluation. Okay, in this teachers evaluation you see, now these are the icons we have given.
Yes.
Now this icon means hand holding. Hand holding मतलब आपका बच्चे को D grade में है. This is A, B, C, D. But if I give you A grade, B grade, C
Should
grade,
not
D
keep it.
grade,
We should still catch him and we should keep it. Means he's studying still.
very much requires our support.
Yes.
D में गए तो ये excellent, B, this is B, very good, this is average, this is 0. हैंड होल्डिंग मतलब अभी और बच्चे को बहुत इम्प्रूव करना है एंड वी आर वेरी कॉन्शियस अबाउट इट बिकॉज बच्चों को अगर हम बोलेंगे कि आप ए कैटेगरी बी सी कैटेगरी में है तो
They keep it in the mind. They don't do.
they keep it in the mind and they'll start hating A1s.
We should encourage this. You are doing. You are good. You will
Yes.
do.
So ये progressive, excellent, progressive, yet to progress and needs a handhold. These are the indicators. So you have to check this. अगर इसमें से ये वाले ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं आपको तो become conscious, call the parents immediately and tell them in this particular chapter I could see your child. These icons have again some meaning here. So ये icon क्या हो रहा है? This is a problem solving I remember and this is a self evaluation I think. So what is this? I do not remember अभी. Socio-economic, okay. So socio-emotional development. Okay, so these are the developmental domains. These are the, I think these are educational, academic development aspects. So just check that. And chapter wise you can evaluate and send it to the parents. So that at the nick of a moment parents should not say, अरे आप एग्ज़ाम के पहले बोलना था हम पढ़ाते थे, आप लोग पढ़ा रहे बोल के हम नहीं पढ़ाए, ये सब बातें आते रहते हैं. तो हम लोग कॉन्शियसली बोल सकते हैं कि हम लोग सब कर रहे हैं, अभी आपका इन्वॉल्वमेंट भी हमको चाहिए. Get it? So this is a chapter wise progress report for you all. In the same manner, if you go to English or now if you go to mathematics, उसमें भी आपको एनिमे मैथ्स में the beauty is come to home now. Yeah, it will come. Again, you want to open which grade? Class 5. I have 5 with me. 4 is this?
Okay, 4 Hema.
4 Hema. 4. It's 4 1. So here we go with the mathematics. Okay. So come and click here now. So here till here we have English. Math. Here is the math. No? Math. Okay. Yeah. So okay, I'll go with which chapter? Multiples and factors. Yeah.
Money.
So this has opened on to the right. Madam, what we have to do? Concept very good. So when you click there, it will come in between. Now directly want to see my e-content. How will I see e-content?
With that 4.
Good. क्या करना है? Resources. Very good. क्या नहीं है ना?
No, we have to scroll down.
We have to scroll down. Because this will again go along with the book.
Subject base.
मैथ्स में कौन सा?
6 chapter. Multiple and
अरे चैप्टर तो खुला सा है ना. Leave is Oxford delegate leave. Now again go to resource. Still go up. Now you are finding the pages. You have all interactivities. Lot of interactivities are given. Here I see animation. I want to see animation first.
Division has no remainder. According to divided by 7 is equal to 6.
Sorry.
this from here we can increase the one.
Just click. See, so there will be some jumping, it will be a temple run game or some games. So there will be jumping popping up suddenly when they have to receive that gold, diamonds or anything. They will stop. Then the question will pop up. And you all have an option question, that's multiple choice question, and you can also take that question. If you give right answer, it will get some points. If wrong, twing. There will be a lot of good music. You have a football game, you have a treasure hunt game. So you have different games in certain chapters, not all the chapters. Okay? So is that clear? Yes. Shall we go with one science chapter also?
Yes.
Right. So please come back home now. So you can open anything because that document, 13 document itself is 365 pages document. Can we read today? Impossible. Yes? Very good. Then take it and read it. And what are the skills you are going to teach with this lesson is also mentioned here. So the same way it will go for you. Now this is an overall perspective. Now the prime focus will be on your periods. How many periods you really require to complete this, every chapter. It is given to you. And what is your teaching methodology has to be. Okay, and materials required, your TLMs and non-grading formative assessments, because every assessment should not be related to the marks. Okay, we have to have collective way of conducting the assessment. Some things can be an oral assessment, something can be their presentation skills, where we are not giving them any marks, but we are just evaluating them, just the personality enhancement. With that can also be given as a marks, right? Yes. So what are those? And a snapshot of the detailed lesson plan I'll take you through. Now I was talking about the SDGs. These are the 17 SDGs which are for real-time life connect. Now I should have life on land, I should have climate actions, I should have sustainable cities and communities, industry innovation should happen, but more than that, peace, justice and strong institutions, and before that also quality education, clean water and sanitization. So these are the 17 SDGs given by the WHO and UNESCO, which we need to accomplish by 2030. Okay, remember that also. So now these are the basic skill sets for assessments. How do you analyze this LSR skills? For this is English. For maths and science, skill assessment will be different. It will be logical thinking, problem solving, critical thinking, and all those things. Okay, so now we have seen this personal assessment. So you have this domains. Your physical domain goal will be 3, 1 and 3. Children develop habits that keep them healthy and safe. So all these guidelines are given you. How do you really put this tick marks also when you are taking this chapter evaluation? Okay, and how do you use your Oxford Educate platform is also given here. And this is your, in semester 1 you have to finish in 80 periods. And answer to the course book are given on page number 80. Answer to the tulip wizard is given on 85. All your model question papers answers are given in 87 and 89 respectively. Okay, sorry ma'am, we didn't wait for you. And this is for your term 2, essay 2, semester 2. And here we have given you comprehensive periods for this chapter, 12 periods. For snail and the tail, 12 periods. So totally we have divided your year 85 and 87. So how many are working days, working periods in a year? 229 days. 220. Let us take average 220. 80 plus 80, 160. 172 periods. So within 180 periods, and we are giving you ample number of periods, 12 periods, 13 periods, 12 periods, 10 periods, right? So I think in elaborated manner you can finish the chapter meticulously, perfectly, competently, so that within 170 periods you can finish off the complete both the books. Okay, at least 80 to 85 periods in the year for one semester, 80 to 85 periods again for semester 2 you can finish off. Okay, again this is how your lesson plan will go, and I'm just taking you very quickly, do not mistake me. Why am I taking it so fast is below, and try to use the digital teachers connect book. Yes ma'am. Now here is a detailed lesson plan. Okay. Now here you see teachers guides and tips make what questions you should ask, what questions you can create, what are the yes and no's you can ask them, what examples you can create. All these guidelines are given, so that you just, if you just even apply the given one, your child will be 100%. So identify the fox, play, story and taste. So you can ask them to taste different variety of food in one day. So you are doing your GK, you are also doing your English also. And here in the last part of it, we have given you some links. Yeah, YouTube links and some links. Now this is the activity corner. So with this chapter, what activities can be done, what materials are required, and how do you make your flashcards. Activity 4. So you have 4, 5, 6 activities here. Okay. So orals and all those things, how do you get connected? Connect. All the procedure, aims, objectives, materials required, and everything is given.
Yes, here.
And here you have the link.